Hey friends, this is Reverend Jerry, the People's Priest, aka Father Jerry, and today I am coming to you with your Monday Musings. Oftentimes, people ask me, what makes you hopeful? And I always struggle with that question, mainly because I just don't think hope is a thing. I don't think it's a gospel virtue. I don't ever recall Jesus saying, "I'm hopeful," about different things. Maybe he did, and I just don't remember it. Who knows? But when I do think about this idea of hope, I always think of it as like this image. When you go to a party and you arrive, you get your drink, and you kind of find your little space where you're settling in. Maybe you're with a group of friends, and you look around and you see all the stuff that's happening, all the commotion. People are laughing, eating. There's like sounds of glassware clicking, and dogs are barking. All this stuff is going on, and there's something about that commotion that's really sacred to me. I feel like when I see that and I experience it, I know that the party will keep going. And as long as that's there, nothing will end. And I tend to think that that's what hope is. As long as we get into all of the stuff of life, and as long as all that stuff is going on, we're going to our meetings, we're going to the Zoom calls, we're, putting our mask on and off, all this other stuff that's going on in our life, as long as we commit to that process, maybe that's where hope comes about. Maybe hope is just the commotion of all this stuff. So, what does that have to do with God? Well, I think it's the commotion, the chaos, the stuff of life. I think that's where we find God in the midst. Because God has always been the one who is creating, constantly creating. And we look at the cosmos, at the universe is always expanding and contracting. New stars are being born. In fact, if you go onto like the NASA website or you look at the sky, however you do that on technology, I don't know, and you watch, there's always a star being born and dying. It explodes, and all this stuff just starts to fill the space. And eventually, all of that stuff gives birth to other stuff, and other stuff dies, and all this stuff. I feel like that's probably where God is. So wherever we are, when we commit to that process of all the stuff of life, there is God. So remember, dear friends, that life is short. We do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who journey with us. So be swift to love, make haste to be kind, and wherever you are, commit to the stuff of life, and there is God.
Monday Musings is a weekly reflection series brought to you by Reverend Jerry Maynard, the People's Priest, and produced by C&G Communications. For a small donation of $25 per month, you can be listed as a podcast sponsor. For more information, please visit revjerrymaynard.org and click on the People's Priest podcast under the Media tab.